Hi, my name is Marcelino Elosua. I'm from Spain. I study sociology in Spain and then Stanford MBA. And I have been for most of my life in the publishing business. I started a company that is now one of the largest business book publishers. And 4 years ago, I started BlueBottleBiz, which is the leading collaborative learning platform. Now, very few people know what collaborative learning means because we have invited that name. But it's the combination of giving some structure to informal learning and giving more freedom to the traditional formal training that corporations have, because we are specialized in business knowledge.
Excellent. Well, tell us why you're here today at South Summit.
Well, this is a good opportunity to meet investors, to check what other people are doing. We have been chosen as one of the 7 finalists in the EdTech category, and it's always good to compare with other people. We are already in the States. We have clients like Apple, SAP, Siemens, so perhaps we have gone past this first phase of a startup, but we are still very infant. So,
what's your current strategy at the startup right now? What are you working on?
well, let's say that our competitive advantage is that in the same platform, we combine content with a network and with tools. So like a Microsoft that has tools, has bought LinkedIn, that had a network, and they had already bought Linda because they had content. Well, we have born with the 3 things. And why is this important? Because people know from others, know from colleagues, from peers. So if you know what your friend is reading and you can read the comments of an industry leader, that's content within context. And that context makes much more powerful and useful the content. So this is our current strategy. What we are working now is in artificial intelligence to make these relationships between content and people even more powerful. We are now making recommendations of who could you meet and who could you work together, just based on what you are reading, what you are interested in, but it goes beyond just the typical analysis of this person has read this book, then perhaps they could be friends. It really goes to the content that you are reading or writing about or sharing or making comments.
We'd like to know how you came up with the name for your startup, BlueBottleBiz.
Well, you know that names and brands are really difficult because it's difficult to register them, and because we offer, let's say, a container for knowledge. We were thinking it cannot be related to books or video or maps or articles because we have everything. So what could be a container of a message that can change your life? And we thought about message in a bottle. So we had the word bottle, we thought about ocean, and then Blue Ocean is a very famous management book. So Blue Bottle. And then it was BB, okay, biz like in business, BlueBottleBiz, and here you have the name.
Let me ask you one final question. As a startup entrepreneur, I'm sure you've gone through your share of ups and downs and challenges. What piece of advice might you give someone who's starting out on this path? Someone, a new entrepreneur, someone who's young, who's trying to start something new. What advice might you give them?
Well, I think that entrepreneurs plus 10 makes sense, which means for me that having 10 years of experience in whatever you do could help you a lot. If you don't have that, at least you should seek advice from many different people. Sometimes you think that you have a very bright idea and you go and work very hard on that. Well, check with other people, check with friends that can tell you if that's a good idea or not.
So mentors are important.
Yes, I have just told one person that was talking to me about a business that he was going to build with his daughter. And I told him, well, have you realized that this company is much bigger than you and they could expand into that segment very easily? He said, no, I haven't thought about that. Okay, well, thank you.
This is how it goes. Well, thank you so much for your time again.